dearly beloved, noblest and loveliest of evil blooms. Your beauty shines above all others. Magic mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? If true might thou wouldst acquire, through a darkened mirror see, to grant thy heart's deepest desire, take my hand and come with me. Dancing flames to scorch the future, frozen ice to entomb the past, choking vines to seize the azure sky. Do not fear the coming darkness. Reveal to me your true power. For me, for them, for you, for all of us, time now runs short. Do not let go of my hand, no matter what may come.
People are coming! Gotta nab a uniform while I still can! Ugh, why is this lid so heavy? Ugh. Alright, time to bust out my secret move. Yeah. There! Okie dokie, time to... Ah! How did you wake up? Hey, watch who you're calling a raccoon! I am the great and powerful Grim. Ah, never mind. Listen, human, you give me those clothes you're wearing right this minute, or it's extra crispy for you. I said I'm not a freaking raccoon! Really think you get away so easy, stupid human? If you don't want to be charbroiled, hand over. Blah! Ow! Who's flinging around a dangerous rope?
This is no rope. It is the whip of love. Ah, found you at last. You must be our wayward newcomer. My, but this absolutely will not do. New students can't simply wander hither and thither unsupervised, with an unregistered familiar in tow. It's against school policy!
Let me go! I'm no one's freaking familiar!
Yes, that's what they all say. Now, do settle down and be silent while I have a word with your chaperone. Dear me, it's entirely unprecedented for a new student to leave the gate on their own. Ugh. Such impatience is most unbecoming. By now the entrance ceremony is already well underway. We must make for the Hall of Mirrors at once! Yes, as per your awakening in the Chamber of Doors, all prospective students must pass through one of those sacred doors to gain entrance to this, the most prestigious of academies. Normally, students only wake once the door has been opened by a special key, however... It would seem that familiar of yours is responsible for this mess. If you're going to insist on keeping it with you, you must take responsibility for its actions and cultivate some control over its behavior. But we haven't the time for all that now. The entrance ceremony will be over soon, and you'll miss it entirely unless we get moving. Oh? Still dazed, I see. It appears the teleportation magics that brought you here have left you a bit disoriented. No, nothing to worry about. It happens often enough. I'll explain everything on the way. For as you will soon learn, I am the most magnanimous of men.
Ahem! This is Night Raven College,
where only those students truly blessed with a unique aptitude for magic may gather from all across the world. Ours is the most illustrious magical academy in all of Twisted Wonderland, and I am its principal, dear Crowley, appointed by the board chairman himself to care for this academy. Only those magicians deemed worthy by the Dark Mirror are permitted entrance into our school. The chosen are then summoned to our hallowed halls from around the world by means of the gate. You yourself were retrieved from such a gate by way of the ebony carriage. As is customary, the ebony carriages go to welcome those new students chosen by the Dark Mirror. They are special carriages that carry the doors to the academy. The market decided long ago that carriages are to be used to welcome people on special days. Come, we mustn't miss the entrance ceremony.
That concludes dormitory assignments. Welcome, new students, and take heed. Here in Heart's Labule, I am the rules. Set even 1 foot out of bounds, and it's off with your head!
Finally over. I swear the school finds a way to make that pompous display of self-importance longer every year.
Savannah Claus, back to the dorm.
New students, congratulations on being selected for the Octagonal Dormitory. Be certain that here we make sure to live life to its fullest. As dormitory leader, I am here to support you to the best of my ability.
By the way, where did the principal vanish off to? He flew out of here right in the middle of the ceremony.
Abandoning his post.
Upset stomach, maybe?
Certainly not!
Ah, he's back.
Of all the ridiculous! We were missing one of our newest recruits, so I took it upon myself to retrieve them. Now, it seems you are the last of our hatchlings to be sorted. Leave the raccoon to me, and present yourself before the Dark Mirror for a dormitory assignment.
State thy name. The shape of thy soul is a mystery.
Impossible!
Formless, nameless, dim reflection. Magic lacking, thus forestalls. This mortal flesh hath no connection to these dormitory halls.
Preposterous! In the last 100 years of our illustrious history, no ebony carriage has ever ventured forth to select a student with no magical potential. How could this possibly be?
Pah! Let me in instead! I'll show you some magic!
Stop that at once! Get back here, raccoon!
Unlike some stupid humans, I can use magic! That seat in the academy has my name all over it! You think I don't got what it takes? I'll prove it to you right now!
Everyone get down!
Yeah!
Ah! Hot! My pants are on fire!
That beast is like to set the whole school ablaze! Someone catch that blasted raccoon!
I will not participate in this farce.
Oh, and here I thought you a natural hunter. Surely you must be tempted by such a nice juicy snack.
Why? Just do it yourself.
Principal Crowley, please leave it to me. I'm certain the others have far more important matters to attend to, so out of the goodness of my heart, I'll happily tackle this little challenge on your behalf.
Typical Azul. Using every opportunity to make himself look good.
Still on fire here! Someone please put me out already!
Are any of you people even listening to me?
It's just a stupid raccoon. Can't you handle it yourself, Teach?
How many times do I have to tell you? I am not a raccoon! I am Grim, the great and powerful, and I will become the greatest magician in history!
Whatever it is, it's certainly got a flair for the dramatic. Care to lend me a hand, Master Riddle?
Delinquent rule breakers must be made to answer for their crimes. Let us dispense with this immediately.
Watch it! I'll burn you all!
Huh.
Wah!
You must be mad to break so many rules in front of me.
Quickly then, let's catch it. You'll be silent as the mouse you are soon enough.
Hey, idiots, watch where you're aiming!
This tag team isn't working. Azul, please follow my lead.
Such a tall order. Perhaps it would be better if you followed me.
Behold! I'm better at magic than either of these losers!
Really, Azul? Do you even want to catch this intruder?
Rest assured, Master Riddle, I'm not the one shirking here.
Quit messing around and let me enroll! Yeah!
Azul, get down!
Haha!
Yeah!
Azul, stop playing around.
Are you not enjoying yourself, Master Riddle?
Clearly, you and I are not of the same class. I'd never be caught dead spouting such foolishness.
Dead end!
Pathetic creature. You cannot fight the tides.
You really should have thought of that before you came here. If you don't...
I hate you! I will enter this school!
Azul, get down! Off with your head!
Yeah! The heck is this?
Queen of Hearts mandate number 23. One shall never bring a cat into a festival. Your presence at this college is a violation of regulations. You must leave at once.
I'm not a cat! Once I incinerate this stupid collar, you'll be... What happened to my fire?
Huh. So long as that collar remains in place, you are as powerless as an ordinary house cat.
What? You can't treat me like some pet!
Please, as if I'd want such a filthy pet. Once you're safely off the premises, I'll arrange for the collar's removal.
Impressive as always, Master Riddle. Your unique gift allows you to seal away any and all magic. I want it. That is to say, I should hate to fall prey to such a skill.
This is your responsibility! You must take charge of your familiar at once! Proper Oh, it's not yours.
Did you? In any case, the creature must be removed. And you! Consider yourself lucky that we aren't turning you into a stew. For truly, I am the most magnanimous of men.
Yeah! Let me go! I'm gonna become the greatest magician who ever lived!
Assuming we are spared further interruptions, that brings our entrance ceremony to a close. Dormitory leaders, kindly escort your new students back to their newfound homes. Now it occurs to me, where is Diasomnia's dorm lead? I don't see Master Draconia anywhere.
So business as usual then.
Did any of you bother to tell him about the ceremony?
Us? You could just as easily have done it yourself.
Yeah, but I don't really know the guy.
By Draconia, do they mean that Malleus Draconia?
Does he really go here?
Scary.
I see my hunch was correct. I had hoped Malleus might be here, but it would seem he's a no-show. Forgot to extend the invitation again, did we?
My sincerest apologies. On my honor, it was not our intent to exclude him.
It's just that he's rather unapproachable. Well, I suppose there's no help for it now. Diasomnia students, follow me. Oh, I do hope this doesn't upset him.
Now then, I'm terribly sorry for all the confusion, but I'm afraid you must depart. Those with no aptitude for magic simply cannot complete our rigorous core studies. No need to fret, however. The Dark Mirror can send you directly back from whence you came. You need simply enter the gate and picture your home clearly in your mind. Magic mirror on the wall, guide this soul to whom they call. Once more with feeling. Magic mirror on the...
No.
Huh?
Though they perceive home safe and sound, within this world it can't be found.
What did you say? Unacceptable, absolutely unbelievable! Well, the unbelievable has been on parade today. Never in all my years as principal has anything like this ever dared happen. But what to do? Tell me, where exactly is it you're from? I've never heard of such a place, and I pride myself on knowing exactly where every student in our academy hails from, yet this name eludes me. Let us adjourn to the library. Surely there we shall unravel this mystery. Nothing. Nothing. Not one single thing! No maps, no history books, not one shred of evidence anywhere to suggest that there has ever been any place with the name of your homeland. You aren't pulling my leg, are you? If there's no other explanation, I suppose you must have been dropped here from some distant planet or perhaps another world entirely. What did you have on you when you arrived? Identification? Magical driver's license? Your name inside your shoe? Nothing? Don't tell me you came empty-handed. This is most irregular. I can't just enroll a student with no magical potential. Neither can I simply toss a penniless one out on the street with no form of communication. I am duty-bound as an educator to safeguard the minds of tomorrow. After all, I'm the most magnanimous of men. I have it! There's an unused facility on campus. Once upon a time, it was used as a dormitory, but these days it stands empty. I'm certain that with a little elbow grease, you'll find it cleans up rather nicely. You may sleep there for the time being while I investigate a means of returning you safely home. Truly, my magnanimity knows no bounds. All educators the world over need only look to my example. And now we'd best be on our way. Let us make for the dormitory. It may be a bit weathered, but I'm sure you'll find it has a certain homey charm. Truly. Please, step inside. This should keep you nice and cozy. I'll be off then. That research isn't going to take care of itself after all. Make yourselves at home. And do not go wandering about the school! Until we meet again.
It's really coming down! What's with the dumb look on your face? It's going to be a trick getting back into that school. Oh, come on! If you think I'm going to let a little thing like being thrown out stop me, you've got another thing coming. Duh! Because I'm a genius, destined to be the greatest magician in history. I've been waiting for the ebony carriage to come pick me up. But... The Dark Mirror just doesn't have an eye for true talent. So I came here all by myself. Not letting me in would be a loss for the world. Humans just don't get it. Yeah! So cold! The roof is leaking! Yeah! If it keeps on like this, my adorable ear fire is gonna go out! Magic should fix this leak up real quick! Huh? You can't use magic? Then what good are you? Huh? Help you? No way! I'm just a regular monster chilling on a rainy day. If you want my help, you gotta pay up. 1 can of tuna before I lift a paw.
We haven't had a guest in so long.
And I'm itching for some action.
What is your problem out there? Ghosts!
The people living here got scared of us and left.
We've been hoping to make ourselves some brand new ghostly friends. How about you guys?
Grim the Great and Powerful ain't scared of no ghosts! Yeah!
Where are you aiming?
Over here! This way!
Hey! Stop disappearing! Shut up! Don't tell me I'm a monster! genius! I won't let one bunch of cowards ganging up on us! Hey, you! Tell me where the ghosts are! I hit it! All right! Let's chase them all out of here! Nya, 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 nya!
You didn't even graze us.
Ah! Hey, you! Get back here! Marco!
Marco? Who's that? Another new friend?
You're supposed to say Polo! It doesn't feel like I'm hitting anything! What's that? I'm not listening to your directions! Sorry! Jeez, you're annoying! What do you mean behind me? You're enjoying making me cry, aren't you?
You're looking mighty pale. We'll fit right in soon enough.
You can even join our gang.
Hey, you! This isn't rocket science! You can't even use magic! You're useless! Yeah, I am the great and powerful Grimm, a genius magician! I don't even need your help, I'm so wonderful! You ghosts out there better watch out or I'm gonna teach you a lesson! Wow! It's really working! Hey you! What's next? Alright! Let's wrap this up! Take this! That was scared. No! I wasn't scared at all! All in a day's work for Grimm, the great and powerful! How about that, ghosts? You want a piece of me?
Good evening. In my infinite magnanimity, I have brought you a light supper. You're the monster that ran amok during the entrance ceremony. I recall banishing you from the grounds. What are you doing here?
I'm here on ghost-busting duty. You're welcome.
Whatever do you mean? Oh, that's right. I do remember something about prankster ghosts frightening students away from this dormitory. That's why it now stands empty. I'd quite forgotten. However, you two worked together to get rid of the ghosts.
Together, my forked tail! You just stood there while I did all the hard work! I was promised a can of tuna, and I still haven't gotten paid yet! Yeah! Don't think I forgot!
Indeed. In that case, show me how you did it. By what power were those ghosts driven out?
But we already got rid of all the ghosts. And I'm not doing anything until I get my can of tuna!
In this little demonstration, I shall be the ghost. Should you best me, I shall personally provide you with all the tuna your little stomach can handle. And now a transformation potion. Boop.
I don't wanna! Teaming up with them is a pain. All right, but this is the last time. If I don't get my tuna, you'll watch this place go up in smoke.
Prepare yourself. Banish me in my ghost form. Attack me. I won't be upset. I'm so magnanimous.
No way! I'm doing the heavy lifting, so the tuna's all mine.
Now then, let's begin.
Okay, here I go. Point me at him. Hey, pick up the pace! I can't win like this!
I must be quite alone. Do you really think you can defeat me like this? I want to give you a can of tuna, but you never learn like that. It would be too magnanimous.
I hate this! I want my tuna! We gotta win this round, for the sake of my tuna!
I see. I don't know if one could call this teamwork with monsters. Looks like your leadership combined with the magic of monsters doesn't amount to much.
Yeah! Jerk! How freaking rude! I'll show you, dangerous! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Oh, no thank you. Please, persuade the monster to cease his rampage.
That way? Got it! Eat this!
You got me! Well then, time to make things more difficult.
Hey! No way! How'd he get so fast?
Can you catch me now?
Piece of cake! You can't be Grim the Great and Terrible!
Well, how will you handle 3 at once? Well, this is a surprise.
I slaughtered him! It was pretty rough there. I can take it easy if you need. Hey. Oh boy. How about that?
I can hardly believe it. A person capable of commanding monsters. I had a feeling about you ever since that uproar during the entrance ceremony. You have a natural talent for beast taming. However, one cannot simply... No matter how... That's what my grandmother used to say. For every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. Fun. Well, we could turn him into a fireplace. That could be interesting. It would go so well with the Abbey. Do we even have an Abbey? I should know this. What? A monster?
You?
I suppose there's no help for it. Very well.
Huh? Really?
However, I can't simply admit a student into the school, much less a monster, who wasn't chosen by the Dark Mirror. No more can I allow you to freeload off our good graces here until you return to your own world.
So much for that reward.
I'm not finished. Being that you were called here by the Dark Mirror, as its owner, this school has a responsibility to you. For the time being, you will be permitted to stay in this dormitory free of charge. All other necessities you will have to provide for yourself. Now, seeing as how you have nothing to your name, here is my proposition. No need to fuss. I have a mind to employ you for maintenance work around the campus. I can see already that you have a knack for cleaning. In this way, you shall become factotums of the school. In exchange, you shall receive special permission to remain on school grounds. You will also be able to research a means of returning home, or study any subject you desire in the school library. For truly, I am the most magnanimous of men. But only after your work is done, you understand?
I don't want to be a janitor. I want to wear the fancy uniform and be a real student.
You're welcome to reject my generous offer, and I shall see to your removal.
Fine. You got me. I'll do it.
Marvelous. You may start tomorrow, and do remember you now represent Night Raven College. Do try not to sully our reputation.
Shouldn't you two be up and about on cleaning patrol?
5 more minutes.
Day's about too long, and you may never wake up again.
Just like us.
It's those ghosts again! Hey, you! Wake up!
If you expect to stay here long term, be prepared for some ghoulish pranks.
Ugh, we'll get rid of you somehow.
Good morning, you two. Did you sleep well?
Oh, sure. I was nice and cozy till I fell through the floorboards. Just how ramshackle did you let this place get? Then the ghosts woke me up. This place is the worst.
So cheeky, even after having been dumped here from another world. That indomitable spirit shall serve you well. I have come to discuss your tasks for the day. Today, you are to begin cleaning the campus. Given its size, covering the entire school without magic would be quite impossible. So today, I'd like you to start on Main Street, from the main gate to the library, if you please. Understood? Oh, and do keep a close eye on Grim. See to it that he doesn't cause a scene like yesterday. I'm counting on you. Oh, and you may join the students in the cafeteria during lunch hour. Now then, work hard.
No way I'm doing any cleaning. I want to go to class and bang! Boom, boom, boom! Use a bunch of awesome spells. Study. Wow! Amazing! So, this is Main Street. I didn't get a good look yesterday. What's with these 7 scary statues? This granny looks especially snobby.
You don't know the Queen of Hearts?
Queen of Hearts. Is she important?
It said that she was a powerful queen who lived in the Rose Maze. She valued rules and discipline above all, strict in all things from the march of the card guard to the colors of the rose bushes. Hers was a land of madness, where all submitted to the strictest of rules. And if one should be caught breaking them, well, it was off with your head.
Scary!
Nah, I think it's awesome. Nobody wants to listen to a queen who's too nice all the time, right?
I guess. A strong leader is always better. Who are you, though?
I'm Ace, a newly minted freshman. Nice to meet you.
I am the great and powerful Grim, a genius who will become the bestest magician of all time. The demon over there is my lackey.
Lackey? That's a pretty stupid name.
Say Ace, the lion over there with the scar. Is he famous?
How can you not know? the king of beasts, the ruler of the savannah. Though he wasn't born to be king, he took the throne through effort and elaborate planning. After becoming king, he even allowed the long marginalized hyenas to live in his kingdom without discrimination.
Oh, so he managed to claim a throne without even being born to it. So cool. Who's a lady with octopus legs?
The great sea witch who dwelled in the deepest ocean. She took it upon herself to aid all poor unfortunate merfolk. As long as you could pay her fee, she could transform you, help you find love, anything. If it was within her power, there wasn't anything she wouldn't do. They say her prices were pretty steep though. But for your heart's greatest desire, is any price really too high?
Yaha! So you're saying I can get stinking rich like her if I become a great magician? Hey, then what about this dude in the big hat?
The sorcerer of the sands. He was the cunning vizier to a foolish sultan. It was his great wisdom that revealed the truth of a fake prince attempting to deceive the country's princess. Then, he got hold of a magic lamp and became the most powerful sorcerer of all. They say he used that power to become sultan.
So, if I become the next great magician, I could also be the center of everyone's attention. After all, who can ignore all this greatness? Ooh, this lady's real pretty.
The fabled Queen of Beauty. It's said that every single day she checked her public image using her magic mirror. And if it looked like she might fall from the #1 spot, she would not hesitate to do whatever it took to maintain her rightful position. That's the kind of dedication it takes to stay #1. She was the top dog and no one could compare. They say she was even an adept at making poisons.
She's pretty, but no thanks.
You think so? I admire her tenacity. She fought for what was most important to her and refused to give it up, no matter the cost.
Sure. I guess that kind of devotion and drive is pretty cool. Over there, what's with the guy on fire? Just looking at him gives me goosebumps.
The Lord of the Underworld. He ruled a land crawling with evil spirits, all on his own. He must have had some serious skills. And he did that detestable job without ever even taking a day off. They say that even though he had a scary face, with the sincerity he won over Cerberus, the Hydra, and even the Titans to fight on his behalf.
So, sometimes having talent alone isn't enough. And the last one, with the horns.
That is the Witch of Thorns, ruler of the Forbidden Mountain. Noble and elegant, even among the Great Seven, she towers above all when it comes to magical power and curses. She can summon lightning and storms, or cover an entire country in thorns. Her magic is on a whole other level. There was even a time she transformed herself into a huge dragon.
Oh, wow, a dragon! All monsters look up to them.
They're all pretty cool. Unlike a certain raccoon I know. They're all pretty cool. Unlike a certain raccoon I know. I can't hold it in anymore. You were summoned by the Dark Mirror on some fluke, even though you can't use magic. And you, monster, weren't even called, but just barged in anyway. Yeah, it took everything I had not to lose it at the ceremony.
What? That's so rude!
And now, after being turned away at the door, you've been hired on as the janitor. How lame. On top of that, you don't even know the absolute basics about the Great Seven. Where do you live, under a rock? I recommend you find yourself a kindergarten before trying to sign up at Night Raven College. This is just too easy. I I thought I'd just mess with you a bit, but I didn't peg you to be such suckers. Anyway, unlike you, I actually have classes to attend. Keep the school squeaky clean, you two.
You can't just say that and leave! Oh, now I'm really mad! Nah!
Hey, watch it! What the hell are you doing?
Showing you what happens when you add actual fire to a hothead.
Hothead, huh? You're gutsy, I'll give you that. Well, back at ya. When I'm done, you'll never know what hit you fuzzy toy poodle. Uh-oh, better watch it. Take that!
Ah! He's blowing wind all over the place! My fire is getting all twisted up!
What's happening? A fight?
Yeah, get him! A flimsy little fire like that won't hit me.
What? Then get ready for the big one! Eat this!
And I just changed the trajectory with winds like that! Ah! Oh man, the Queen of Hearts statue is completely toasted!
Your fault frying the scenery! Stop blowing that fire around and let me roast you!
Why would anyone in their right mind let that happen?
Enough! Just what is the meaning of all this?
Principal Crowley.
Not the whip of love again! Every man for himself!
Ow!
Hurts just as much the second time!
None can escape the whip of love! I distinctly remember telling you lot yesterday that you're not to cause any more trouble, and now I find you out here, vandalizing one of the Great Seven. This is grounds for expulsion!
Wait, not that!
And you, I told you to control this creature. My goodness. As for you, state your name and grade.
Ace Trappola. Freshman.
Then, Trappola, Grim, and you. As punishment, I order the three of you to wash 100 windows around campus.
Yeah! It's all 'cause this joker was making fun of us!
Me too?
Most definitely. After school, you shall reconvene in the cafeteria. Am I understood?
Fine.
Nothing but misery since yesterday. I'm already beat from cleaning all day. Now we have to wash 100 windows, too! Ugh! That ace guy sure is taking his sweet time. What does he think he is, making me wait? I'm so pissed! I don't care what happened! This is too late! He better not be bailing on cleanup duty! I'm not gonna let him get away that easy! Let's go, minion! We're gonna catch Ace and make him wash all the windows himself! Ah! Where's Ace? We're not gonna let him off the hook, that skunk! Huh? There's nobody here!
As a matter of fact, I'm here.
Ah! The picture talked!
Certainly. It's not uncommon for paintings to talk at this school. That wall lady over there, the wall gentleman over here. Everyone can speak. Portraits can speak because they have mouths. I assure you it's quite normal. Who's to say what normal is, anyway? That aside, Who is it you're looking for?
Some jerk named Ace. He's got a heart mark on his face and stupid hair that sticks up.
Ah, one of the freshmen that started today. He returned to his dormitory not too long ago.
What? So he did try to slink away. Which way did he go?
The entrance is behind the east building.
Okay, we're gonna make him pay.
No way I'm washing 100 windows. Time to head home.
Hey, you!
They found me!
Jerk face! Stop right there! I'm not letting you slink off that easy!
Like anyone would stop for you, little pyro furball. Peace!
It's not fair for you to get out of it! I want to skip out too!
One side coming through!
What? What? You want me to bewitch him? I could freeze his legs. Oh, or how about a binding spell? Or I could, let's see.
I don't care how you do it, just stop him! Hurry up!
Stop him? Okay. This ought to stop him cold. Let's try something heavy. What the hell is that? A pot?
Check it out! Ace is as flat as a pancake under that cauldron! So lame!
I didn't realize it would be a full-on cauldron. Did I overdo it?
Ow. Come on. You two don't need me. Those 100 windows will be clean in a flash.
Washing 100 windows for detention? What in the world did you people do?
I got into a bit of a scrape with that mangy rat. And we might have charred the Queen of Hearts statue just a little bit.
You scorched one of the Great Seven statues? No wonder you're in detention. 100 windows is getting off easy. To think you got into a prestigious school then do something like that on the first day.
Shut up. Who are you anyway?
I'm Deuce. Deuce Spade. Would it hurt to remember your classmates' faces at least?
Look who's talking.
In any case, if you were ordered by the principal himself, you better take it seriously.
Yeah, fine. Let's just get this over with. Huh?
Hey, that lousy rodent snuck off!
I leave it to you. Bye-bye.
Flea-bitten skunk! He just wanted me to take his place! Hey, Juice.
My name is Deuce, you moron! Deuce!
Whatever, you're the one who gave him a chance to sneak off. Help us catch that furball.
Why me?
This dead white can't use magic, so they don't count. Let's go! There! Halt, hairball!
Absolutely not! You hothead!
I guess there's no choice. We'll have to chase him down. Follow me, Spruce.
Would you listen? It's Deuce!
Damn it, he's a fast one.
Let's try a pincer attack. We can flank it between us.
You're not the boss of me. Besides, where would we set up that kind of maneuver? The road is straight.
That is...
If you have the energy to grumble, you have the energy to catch him. Move! Would you just give up and let us catch you already?
Quit running around the school!
You rammed me from behind!
Not intentionally, it was an accident!
So easy.
give it up already!
I can freeze your feet with magic!
Are you really copying me? Back off!
Stay out of my way!
Now's my chance.
Hey, wait! When I get my hands on you, you're washing all 100 windows by yourself!
I never agreed to that!
Okay, Deuce. Match my magic timing. A little premature there, bud.
Lucky! And now to make my grand escape!
He's darting around everywhere.
Catch me if you can, suckers!
Ugh! Climbing on the chandelier is a dirty trick! They haven't taught us any flying spells yet. We need something to get up there. And also grab him. The last time I did that, somebody ended up with a black eye. That can't work. There's gotta be something. Deuce, think! Oh, I've got it!
I've got to think of an idea. Whoa. Whoa, wait a sec! Why are you pointing your magical pen at me?
I'll just throw you!
You're joking! Oh, whoa, don't make me float! You're really just gonna toss me? Knock it off!
Just catch him, will you? Ready? Aim! Fire!
I can't believe it!
Oh no! I didn't think about the landing.
What kind of idiot are you? We got Grim, but if the principal finds out we busted the chandelier...
If I find out,
Principal Crowley.
just what exactly are you all doing?
The room is spinning.
You weren't satisfied with simply damaging one statue, so you decided to destroy this priceless chandelier. This is the last straw. I will have all of you expelled!
What? Please, anything but that. I can't be expelled. I still have so much to do at this school.
You have no one to blame for this but yourself and your own idiotic misbehavior.
I will pay for all the damages if I have to.
Pay? Foolish boy, this is no ordinary chandelier. This is a magical chandelier. It uses everlight candles that burn for all eternity. A singular masterpiece made by a legendary maester of magical tools. It has been entrusted to the school since its very foundation. Taking into consideration its historical value, it would cost no less than 1 billion madol. How could you possibly hope to cover those damages?
A billion metal?
But sir, can't you just fix it right up with magic?
Magic is not all-powerful. More importantly, its magic crystal, the heart of any magical tool, was shattered. No two magic crystals are the same. The chandelier will never be lit again.
How can that?
No. What am I doing? What am I gonna tell Mom?
Although it might be... I guess that could work. There might be one way to fix this mess.
Huh?
The magic crystal for the chandelier was taken from the Seven Dwarfs mine. If there is a magic crystal of the same type as the original, repairs might be possible.
I will go find the magic crystal. Please, allow me to go.
However, there is no guarantee that any such crystals yet remain in the mine. It has been closed for some time, and it's highly probable it's been exhausted of its crystal supply.
I'll do whatever it takes to prevent expulsion. Please!
Very well. I shall give you 1 night. Come to me with a magic crystal by tomorrow morning, or you will all face expulsion.
Yes! Thank you very much! Fine. Let's go get that magic crystal and be done with it.
Since that's settled, you may use the gate in the mirror chamber to go directly to the dwarf's mine.
Yes, sir!
Huh? What did I miss?
What the hell is happening to me? Today is really not my day. Stop whining! Let's go! Magic mirror on the wall! Guide our way through Dwarven Hall! So this is Dwarf's Mine. Long ago it was prosperous thanks to the school's need for magical crystals, but...
Feels like something could jump out.
Oh, there's a house back here. Let's go ask them about the mine. Hello? It looks empty. It's a mess in here.
Plat! I got a spider web in the face.
These tables and chairs are tiny. Was this some kind of kindergarten? 1, 2, There's 7. This was probably a lively home when Dwarf's Mine was in business. They did what they had to. After all, magic crystals are usually found in coal. We'd better go take a look ourselves.
We're gonna go in that pitch black cave?
Scared? What a chicken!
I'm not scared at all! I'm taking the lead! You idiots! Follow me!
Wait! What? There's something! There!
Our first visitor in 10 years.
Make yourselves at home for eternity.
There's just appeared out of nowhere!
Chill out, you idiot! Damn it! I don't have time to be a ghost! Scram, specters! Everyone else, follow me!
They're still after us!
Damn it! My magic's not working! That's because your magic's lame. Oh, like you're one to talk? You're no better than me!
Quit running your mouths and let's get out of here!
Damn it! I'm gonna pass out. Did we finally lose him? No time to rest now. Keep sharp. Oh, wait. Did you make a noise right now? There's something over there. Fresh troops?
You're still chasing us?
Would you slow down?
You're a ghost! Why are you out of breath?
Wait, hang on a second. Do ghosts have lungs? Can't you worry about that later? Come on!
They don't seem to be on our tails anymore!
Alright, back to work. We don't have much time.
Did you guys hear another noise just now?
Didn't we we just banish the ghosts?
There's something over there! This place is crawling with ghosts.
We can't take them on one by one. Let's get out of here.
Who died and made you king? If you hadn't been so stupid with the chandelier, we wouldn't be in this mess.
You're blaming me? This all started because you bailed on cleaning duty.
No, it started when that furball roasted the Queen of Hearts statue.
That's what you get for trying to make a fool out of me.
Do either of you even care what will happen if we can't solve this mess? We're all expelled if we don't return with a magic crystal by tomorrow morning.
So stop preaching at me then. You're really starting to piss me off. What's this voice?
I think it's getting closer. Monster! What the hell is that thing?
Crowley didn't say anything about this. Let's get out of here!
Nasty! But wait, it's saying something about a stone!
Eh?
That could mean there really are magic crystals left!
Nope! Nope! I may be a genius, but I ain't touching that thing!
But we'll be expelled without it! I'm going!
Are you crazy?
I will not, under any circumstances, be expelled!
Some good you are. Stand back, Mr. Serious. I'll take care of this. Ha!
Ace, you're useless! Stay away! Oh no! That didn't work!
Behind that thing! At the end of the tunnel, something...
That light! Is it a magic crystal?
Let's get out of here! We're done for at this rate! Are we safe? Did we lose him?
Ow! What in the world was that? No one said anything about monsters in the mine.
It certainly didn't seem like a ghost.
Let's just give up and go home. I'd rather get expelled than face that thing again.
What? Ugh, don't screw with me. I'd rather die than face expulsion. There's a magic crystal right in front of us, and you want to go home.
You talk big for someone worse at magic than me. Go alone if you want. I'm done.
Oh, is that right? Fine, you stay right there, you spineless coward!
Huh? coward? Just who exactly are you talking about?
Is it just me, or has Deuce been possessed?
My bad. I just got carried away for a moment. Like the principal said earlier, magic isn't all-powerful. If you can't imagine it, then it won't materialize. Large-scale or complicated spells require a lot of training to use.
That's why we have schools for magic. You have to practice a lot to use magic off the cuff. To put it bluntly, you'll screw up if you lose your cool. Stuff you're good at, you can go off instinct.
At any rate, I'm going back in there. I'll figure out a way to beat that thing and come back out with the magic crystal.
Yeah, but if the chandelier is any indication, you're a complete idiot. You couldn't land a single hit earlier, but now you'll just figure it out. Oh, that's going to end poorly.
You want to say that again?
Here we go again. Why are you shouting all of a sudden?
But what exactly should we do?
Strategy? You mean get along and play nice? Ha! That's lame. You don't even have any magical powers, so don't go trying to jerk us around.
Agreed. No way am I working with this loser.
But, I feel like it's way lamer to get expelled on the first day of school.
That's... Fine. We just have to get it done, right? So what's your plan?
You really think that'll work? I'm scared. No! Just nervous. It's fine.
You're too stiff. Just go with the flow. Let's get this over with.
Hey, Beastie! Over here! Yeah, it's coming! Yeah! If that punch connects, it's lights out! Okay, it's pretty far from the tunnel now!
Okay, I got this. Let's go! Extra large tempest!
The Great and Powerful Grimm's Fireball Special!
How's this? I can even fan Grimm's pathetic little flame into an inferno!
Who are you calling pathetic? Ugh, every word out of your mouth pisses me off!
Deep breath. Take aim. The biggest, heaviest thing I know. Come forth, Cauldron!
Got him! Nice work, everyone! Hey, look! The monster looks as flat as a pancake! Just like Ace earlier!
Oh, rub it in, why don't you?
Today just isn't my day. Come on, let's get the magic crystal and get out of here before that thing gets back on its feet! There! The magic crystal!
Guys, that thing is almost free!
Deuce, throw some more heavy stuff on it!
Something heavy? Come forth, cauldron! And, cauldron? And then, cauldron!
Is that the only thing you know how to do?
Shut up! I'm not in a position to experiment here!
We got the crystal! Let's mosey!
Roger! Roger! You gotta be kidding me! How'd it manage to get out from under all those cauldrons?
Guys! It's catching up!
Fine! Let's finish this! Don't screw it up, Mr. Serious!
Back at you!
I'll show you my true power!
We did it!
We won! We actually won! Woohoo!
We did it!
Victory high five! Yay!
Yeah! No! Nothing so basic.
Yeah. Stop being such a weirdo.
We won thanks to my genius! It's not some power of friendship garbage!
I guess making excuses is pretty lame. Don't tell anyone I said this, but we won thanks to your plan.
True. We got the magic crystal because you kept a clear head. We could prevent our expulsion because of you. I'm so relieved.
Yeah. We're all relieved. And seriously beat. Let's go home.
I'm starving from using so much magic! What's this?
A magic crystal? Remnants from that monster? But I've never seen one pitch black like coal before.
Sniff, sniff. This thing smells really good!
Ugh, no way!
This has to be candy the monster was hiding! Oh, I'm so hungry! Just a teensy taste!
Hey, you alright?
Ugh, that's why you don't eat things off the ground.
Delicious!
What?
It's full-bodied and also rich, with an aromatic sweetness that blooms afterwards, like a whole field of flowers in my mouth.
Blah!
Oh, monsters really do have terrible taste.
I guess so. But More than that, most people wouldn't even put a mystery object in their mouth without a second thought.
Tasty, tasty! Ah, don't worry. My stomach isn't weak. Like yours.
Don't come crawling to me when you get sick later.
In any case, let's head back and make sure to get this magic crystal to the principal!
You really went to Dwarf's Mine to find a magic crystal?
Huh?
I never thought you'd actually do it. You not only went, but managed to come back with a crystal in hand. Here I'd already completed the paperwork for your expulsion.
The nerve of this guy! While we were off fighting some crazy beast!
Beast?
There was a monster there? It was super gross and crazy strong. It was awful.
Care to explain in more detail? Oh, a mysterious monster living in the coal mine. And the four of you worked together to defeat it and bring back a magic crystal.
We really didn't work together.
It was more like our goals were aligned.
Ugh! What's with this guy? He's a grown man, blubbering like a toddler!
In all my years as principal, for the day to come that students from Night Raven College would walk hand in hand to face an enemy.
What? I did not hold this guy's hand!
I would never do that. Gross! Principal Crowley, pull yourself together. Come on!
I am simply overcome, overwhelmed with emotion. This incident confirms it. Without a doubt, you have talent as a Beastmaster. The students of Night Raven College are among the elite, budding wizards called here by the Dark Mirror. However, their superiority makes them prideful and egocentric. In their selfishness, they lack even the slightest understanding of teamwork and its value.
You're not exactly inspiring anyone with this, pal.
You cannot use magic, but maybe it is precisely because you cannot use magic that you have what the students here lack, an ability to foster cooperation. Perhaps your mediocrity is exactly what this school needs right now.
He ain't pulling any punches, is he?
I have no doubt that your presence here is essential to the future of this academy. My educator senses are all a-tingle. Trappola, Spade, your expulsion is revoked. And I hereby grant you the qualifications to attend Night Raven College as a student.
No way!
Oh, yes, for truly, I am the most magnanimous of men. There is, however, one condition. Being that you cannot use magic, becoming a wizard yourself is entirely out of the question. You have not the innate talent required to complete your lessons. Therefore, Grim shall enroll with you, jointly, as one student.
Huh? I could go to this academy too? Not as a handyman, but as a real bona fide student?
Indeed, so long as you see to it that no further incidents like yesterday occur again. Do we have an accord?
I can't. I did it!
I shall now bestow upon you the status symbol of an official student of Night Raven College, a magic crystal. Grim, step forward to receive this gift.
Whoa, a magic crystal for me?
Students typically have their magic crystals granted in the form of a magical pen. Given that you lack the necessary thumbs, I have taken the liberty to provide you with a customized version. You see, I pay attention to even the smallest of details. Aren't I simply the most magnanimous?
I did it! I'm the best! I got my own special magic crystal collar.
He isn't even paying attention. Do you see now? Grimm has not the faintest regard for human society. It's up to you to take his leash and see to it that he causes no more trouble.
Haha, look at you! School's just started, but you're already a supervisor!
I see. There's only the two of you in your dorm. So if you've been entrusted with supervising Grimm, that makes you a dorm prefect.
Isn't that unheard of? For there to be a prefect who's unable to use magic? Nice! You're making history! The first prefect with no magical skill whatsoever. Good luck, prefect.
I see! Prefect indeed. I do have an assignment for you, and as prefect, you are perfectly positioned to take this on. Splendid. Now, prefect, I entrust you with this. This is the Spectra Obscura.
Oh, I think my grandma told me about that. It's a super old magic tool, right?
I prefer to think of it as vintage. It very well may have been invented during your great-grandmother's or even great-great-grandmother's time. There is a very special enchantment etched into it. It not only captures the subject's form, but also a fragment of their soul.
Part of their soul?
We call this memorial, a fragment of recollection. Furthermore, the most fascinating part of this enchanted camera is that the souls of the photographer and the photography become deeply connected, and the memory in the photo takes on a life of its own. Depending on the personal bond between subject and photographer, the picture could move like a video or bring to life the very situation pictured. Intriguing, no?
Bring the photo to life? It's like a ghost photograph!
Precisely. And it is for this reason it is called a Spectra Obscura. It was made before the time of videos, for when people wanted to leave behind vivid memories. Spade was correct. In the past, people would scream "Ghost!" in surprise when the memory captured sprang into life. They were veritably paralyzed with fear at the thought of having a photo taken with this camera.
A camera for freaking people out?
Prefect, I charge you with this device. Use it to capture the vivid moments of your time here. You and Grimm are history in the making, and I would see those moments preserved.
Ooh la la! Feel free to take lots of cool photos of me, Night Raven's next top model.
In particular, be sure to catch any memories when someone steps out of line. 'Tis a most suitable way to report to me, wouldn't you agree? To keep an eye on your surroundings and claim these memories is your duty as prefect. That I should so generously gift you such a rare item that can even be used by non-wizards. Am I not the most magnanimous of men? But now the hour draws late. Let us save further discussion till the morrow. For now, return to your dormitories, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Expulsion rescinded. I'm beat.
Holy hatters.
La la la! I start as a student of Night Raven College tomorrow! I'm gonna leave you all in the dust and take the top spot!
You talk big for someone who's only half a student. Whatever. At least it all worked out.
It seems like we'll all be classmates starting tomorrow. Prefect? Grimm?
Would you stop at the formalities? It's embarrassing.
That's true. Even if we don't want to, we're going to see each other every day. I'm even stuck in Heart's Labia with this jerk.
Thinking about seeing your serious mug every day? Makes me ill.
That goes double for you, delinquent moron.
Yeah, sure. At least I'm not the crybaby who freaks out over near expulsion. Catch you later, Prefect.
Those two might make a dynamic duo yet. They've got that whole we fight because we're so close thing going on. Well, we better get back to the dorm. As of tomorrow, we aren't janitors anymore. Finally! Our bright and shiny academic life at Night Raven College is about to begin!
Can you hear me calling? Here behind the mirror. Night will soon be falling. Let's go to Wonderland. Dizzy and cold, heart racing, crying to the sky. Can anyone hear me? Magic too strong to hold, no matter how I try. Free me, help me, save my dying light. My shattered hopes grow distant, falling out of sight. And my lungs are straining, losing to forces unseen. My wish is but a dream. I try, but still I lose the will to fight. Alone and lost at sea, sending my desperate plea. Will someone hear me, find me and answer me? I am lost within a tango of whirling shadows, twisting to the rhythm, drowning as the tempo flies. Will you be my hero? Don't go, don't let this be my life.